it's Cheryl from Symmetry Pilates Center, and today I am going to be cueing myself through a mat-based workout. So those of you who are unable to attend your normal fitness classes, hopefully you'll be able to enjoy this one with me. All right, so we're going to start on our hands and knees with cat stretch. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips, and your spine is long and neutral to start. So I want you to breathe in, think about expanding your rib cage wide, and as you exhale, you're going to start by tucking your tailbone under and then rounding your spine up towards the ceiling until your head has to drop. Inhale to stay, breathe into those tight spots, and then as you exhale, lift the tailbone and lengthen out through the crown of your head, coming back to your neutral. Inhale. Exhale again, using the strength of your abdominals to round your spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, stay, and then exhale, lift and lengthen out. Couple more, breathing in, exhale. Again, initiate by rounding your low back, allowing the head to drop all the way, and think about pressing your body away from your hands. Inhale, stay, maintain that shoulder girdle stability, and then lift the tailbone to articulate out through the crown of your head. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, rounding up like somebody has you from that rib cage, lifting you to the ceiling. Inhale, stay, and then exhale, lengthen out. So now we're going to go into some thoracic rotation or upper back rotation. So you're going to put one hand behind your head. You're going to exhale to rotate towards your stabilizing arm, and then inhale, rotate away. Exhale. And inhale. Really think about pressing your hand away from that elbow as you rotate that elbow towards the ceiling. One more time. Exhale and inhale. So now we're going to extend the opposite leg. So keep that foot on the ground for now. You're going to exhale, rotate. And then as you inhale, reach through your toes, lift the leg as you rotate through your upper back. Bring the leg down, rotate towards your arm. And then inhale, rotate away. Two more. Exhale and inhale, opening through the chest and shoulders. Last time, exhale and inhale. All right, place the foot down, hand comes back, bend that knee, other hand. So exhale, rotate towards your arm, and then you're gonna inhale, press away. Try not to lock out this stabilizing elbow. You wanna just a slight bend to it, or just not a locking out. One more time. Exhale, rotate, and inhale. So now we're going to come back to that long line, extend the opposite leg. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lift the leg as you rotate away. Exhale, and inhale. Two more. Exhale, and inhale. Last time. Exhale, and inhale. Place that foot down, hand comes down. Going into hip rolls. So now laying on your back, continuing with some spinal articulation. Hands are by your side, feet are about hip distance apart. We want to start and end in neutral. So the pelvic bones and your pubic bone are parallel to the mat. You feel weighted on your sacrum, that bone between your two pelvic bones, and have a slight curve in your low back, but no tension there, okay? Feet are going to stay evenly weighted, so keep pressing from big toe, baby toe, and heel. Arms are by your side. Inhale, stay. As you exhale, you're going to use the strength of your abdominals to imprint, and then you're going to use those hips to lift up, articulating your spine off the mat. Breathe in to stay. Think about maintaining the openness through your hips. And then you're going to exhale, soften through the chest, roll through your low back, back to neutral. Exhale, imprint, and roll up. Inhale. And then exhale, rolling all the way back down. Two more. Exhale, really feeling that peeling of your spine off of the mat and the placing of your spine back onto the mat. One more time. Exhale. Breathe in, and then exhale all the way back down. Going into hip release. So now we're just going to be mobilizing the hip, but trying to maintain that nice stable base. So inhale, you're going to allow one leg to go out to the side without letting your pelvis rotate, and extend the leg long against the mat below you. As you exhale, rotate in at that hip and then drag it back up. The knee goes out as you inhale, extend the leg long, rotate in at the hip and bring it back. One more time. Inhale and exhale. So now we got to reverse the direction. So now allow your knee to come in towards your center
extend the leg long, rotate out at the hip, and then bring it back up. Really think about drawing up on those abdominals. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Remember, it's not about how big the movement is. We want to feel mobility and stability through the spine. Other side. Again, inhale, the leg goes out, extend long, rotate in at the hip, and bring it back. Inhale, the knee goes out, extend it out, and bring it in. One more time, just feeling that freedom of hip movement while being able to keep that pelvis and spine nice and stable. We're reversing it. Inhale, the knee comes in, straighten the leg out, rotate out, and bring it back up. Just allowing your foot to slide on the mat, not lifting it up. It's staying in closed kinetic chain, so on the mat. And release. Now going on to our side. So going into sideline spinal rotation. So my hips are stacked, my shoulders are stacked, my kneecaps are lined up. My fingertips are lined up here, or if you want, you can use that bottom hand to cradle your head. So I'm just gonna do that version. I'm gonna inhale, bring my top arm towards the ceiling, and now as I exhale, rotate away. So think about allowing that rib cage to open, reaching through those fingertips. Inhale, breathe into that top rib, and then as you exhale, engage the obliques to come all the way back to center. We're gonna do one more, breathing in, and exhale, opening through the chest, gazes towards that back hand, inhale, stay. And then as you exhale, everything comes back to center. So now let's just go on to the opposite side, instead of having my back to you. So again, my hands are, or my bottom arm is cradling my head, top arm is long, hips and shoulders are stacked, spine is long and neutral. Inhale, bring the arm up. Again, as you exhale, rotate away, open through the chest and shoulders, inhale, stay. Exhale, go, exhale, come all the way back. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Breathe in, and then exhale, coming all the way back to center. So now going into ab prep, and we're gonna be adding a tabletop leg variation. So on your back, remember, ab prep, we wanna keep that low back stable, and we're adding upper back movement to it. So this version, I'm gonna have my hands behind my head just to add a little weight, okay, to make myself work a little bit harder here. So I'm gonna inhale to nod. As I exhale, gonna lift head, neck, and shoulders up. Inhale, stay, and then exhale, lower down. Just gonna do two more like that, and then we're gonna add on. Inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, and exhale, lower down. One more, inhale, nod, exhale to lift. Breathe in, and then exhale, lower down. So now inhale, as you exhale, lift up. From here, you're gonna stay up. Inhale, lift one leg to tabletop. Exhale, extend the leg long. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, place it down. Inhale, stay, and then exhale, lower down. Breathe in. Exhale, lift, opposite leg. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, extend the leg long. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, place it down. Inhale, stay, and exhale, lower down. One more time like that through. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, keeping everything nice and steady. Inhale, place it down. Inhale, stay, and then lower down. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay, and then lower down. So now we're just gonna speed it up a little bit, you could say, changing the breath pattern. So inhale, nod. As you exhale, you're gonna lift up as you bring your leg to tabletop. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, nod, exhale, lift the leg as you come up. Inhale, extend, bend, place it down, and lower down. Breathe in, exhale, lift up, legs in tabletop. Inhale, extend the leg. Inhale, bend it, exhale, place it down, and then lower down. Breathe in. Exhale, lift, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So now we're just gonna do an alternating tabletop leg. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, and inhale. One more time each side, and lower, last time, and lower down. All right, going into breaststroke prep number 2 with a unilateral leg extension. So one leg extension. Breaststroke prep number 2. Arms are by our side. Spine is long. Tip of your nose is brushing the mat. Okay. So you're gonna inhale, open through the chest and shoulders. So get that good shoulder girdle stability. As you exhale, lift your chest off the mat, and I want you to just reach one leg long. So just thinking about de-weighting that thigh a little bit, not lifting up too much, right? Because we want that low back to stay neutral. And then you're gonna lower back down, release the shoulders fully, inhale. Exhale, extend out and up, lifting the opposite leg, inhale. And then exhale, lower down, release the shoulders, breathe in, open the chest. Exhale, fingertips reaching towards your toes as you lift to a low hover. Breathe in, and then lower yourself back down. Inhale, shoulder girdle stabilizes. Exhale, lift up, breathe in, and then exhale. One more set through. Inhale, exhale, the leg lifts, keeping the pelvis nice and stable. Inhale, and then lowering back down. One more time. Inhale, shoulder girdle stabilizes. Exhale, lift one leg as you come up, breathe in, and then exhale, release down. So now breaststroke prep number 3. So our hands are gonna be stacked and we're lifting both legs as we lift the upper body. So you're gonna stabilize through your shoulder girdle, breathe in. As you exhale, lift your head and hands off the mat as you lift both legs to a low hover, inhale, and then exhale, release, breathe in. Exhale, think about reaching long from the crown of your head all the way out through those toes, inhale, and then exhale, release. Few more, breathe in, set the shoulders. Keep your shoulders out of your ears as you lift up, inhale, stay, and exhale, release down. Last 2, inhale, exhale, lift, keep those knees straight, reach through your toes, inhale, and exhale. One more time, breathe in. Exhale to lift, inhale, stay, and then exhale, release down. Just give yourself a little shell stretch. So you're gonna round up and over your thighs, breathing in, and then as you exhale, you're gonna lengthen up bottom to top. Now going into the 100, okay? So we're gonna do bend and stretch legs with this. So you're rolling onto your back, breathe in, exhale. You're gonna use your abdominals to imprint your spine, bring one leg, then the other leg up to tabletop. Inhale, exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders up. Keep the knees bent for now. Inhale for 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you exhale, extend the legs for 5. Inhale, bend, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reach, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend. As you extend, you can try to lower the legs a little bit more because on the inhales, you're gonna be bending. So challenge yourself and try to lower the legs a little bit more as long as you can maintain that imprint of your spine. Exhale. And inhale. So now we're gonna do a lift and lower. Exhale, keep the legs straight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, take the whole count of 5 to lift and the whole count of 5 to lower. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift, 2, 4, 5, and lower. One more time, and lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees and lower down. So now we're gonna come up to a sitting position. So we're gonna go into half roll back. So we're gonna do the regular version first, and then we're gonna add some different arm movement. All right, so sitting up tall, arms are parallel to the floor. I want you to round up and over your thighs. So now my spine is rounded, but I'm still on top of my sit bones. Inhale. As I exhale, open through the hips and roll back only as far as you can, maintaining that roundness of your spine. And then you're gonna inhale to flex back to your start position. Exhale, open through the hips as you roll back, and then inhale, come back. One more time like that. Exhale, roll back, keeping your shoulder girdle stable, and then you're gonna come back up. So now we're gonna add arm movement. So you're gonna exhale, roll back, reach one arm up and the other arm to the side without letting your spine rotate, and then inhale, come back. Alternate the arms. Exhale, opposite arm comes up, and inhale. So just a different way to challenge that core because of the arm movements. My arms are working as levers to challenge that core stability. Exhale and inhale. One more time each side. Exhale, keeping the spine long, reaching your arms up as high as you can while keeping the spine stable. and then lengthen all the way up. Going into half roll up, and then we're gonna be going into the full. So half roll up, I'm gonna keep my pelvis neutral. My legs are reaching long, hands are gonna be overhead. Okay, so it's an inhale to bring the arms to the ceiling. As I exhale, I'm gonna knot in my chin and just lift head, neck, and shoulders up. So not rolling up all the way. My pelvis is still neutral. Inhale, my arms come up, but my torso stays stable. And then I lower down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more like that. Breathing in, exhale, lift. Inhale, and exhale. 1 more time. Breathe in, exhale, lift. Looking at your toes. Move the arms, keep the spine stable, and then lower down, going into the full. So you can stick with the prep version if you'd like, or you can go into the full. It's up to you. Inhale, arms come up. Now I'm gonna exhale, nod my chin, roll up, get through my low back, keep reaching through my heels as I come to a sitting position. Inhale to start rolling back, and then as I exhale, rolling all the way back down and reaching my arms overhead. Inhale. And exhale, rolling all the way up. Inhale to start rolling back, and exhale. 2 more times like that. Nice and controlled movement. We want to use the strength of our core to articulate the spine off the mat and control the movement back onto the mat. 1 more time, not using momentum to whip yourself up. Exhale. Inhale to start rolling back, and then exhale all the way back down. All right, so now we're gonna be going into 1 leg circle, but we're gonna be doing it in a bridge position. So arms are gonna be by our side, feet are about hip distance apart. Pelvis is gonna stay neutral. So I'm gonna breathe in as I exhale, lift to my bridge. So now I'm gonna stay here, inhale, 1 leg comes up. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, you're gonna cross your midline with your leg and then circle it around. Like you're trying to outline a plate or a circle on the ceiling. It doesn't have to be big. We want to keep this nice and stable, our torso. Now reverse it. Inhale and exhale. Trying to keep the hips nice and high, keeping the stabilizing hip open as we allow the movement of the gesture leg. Inhale, you're going to bend the knee, place it down. Inhale, lift the opposite leg up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, crossing your midline, and exhale, circle. There's a little pause in the center, so you want to try to make every circle complete and distinct. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Now let's reverse it. Breathing in and out for 5. Keeping that hip lifted. Last 3. Here's 2. 1 more time. Inhale, bend the knee, place it down, breathe in to stay, and then exhale, hinge at your hips to come down. Grabbing underneath the knee, we're gonna come up to a sitting position for spine twist. Okay, so sitting up tall, legs are long. If you don't have this amount of flexibility with respect to your hamstrings, you can get your legs crossed, you can bend your knees. We're just trying to rotate through that upper back, okay? So my arms are gonna be a little in front of me, right? I don't want them here because then I'm not gonna be able to stabilize my shoulder girdle as well. So arms are a little bit in the front, it's an inhale. As I exhale, I'm gonna rotate to the right and I'm gonna bend my back elbow for 3, try to go a little further, 2, and a little further, 1. Inhale, I come back to center. Exhale, I rotate, bending the back elbow, 3, 2, and 1, inhale. Think about spiraling up and around, lengthening through the crown of your head, trying to keep your pelvis and legs still, just thinking about that rib cage area. Inhale. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, inhale. And exhale, 3, 2, 1, inhale. 1 more time each side. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Think about reaching your elbow and fingertips away from each other. Inhale. Place the arms down. We're going to go onto our backs for single leg stretch. So, imprinted spine. 1 leg, then the other leg comes up to your tabletop. And we're just going to keep the hands behind the head just to decrease that coordination. So maintain this alignment. It's an inhale. As you exhale, extend 1 leg long. You're going to inhale, switch the legs, and exhale, reach. And switch. Exhale. So as you exhale, the legs are reaching long, and as you inhale, the legs are passing in space, trying to keep the shoulder blades lifted, really thinking about drawing that rib cage down and in. Last two. One more time each side. Now both legs come to tabletop and lower down. So going into obliques. Breathe in, exhale, lift up. So same leg pattern, we're just adding rotation. Inhale, rotate towards the bent knee, and then inhale, come center. Exhale, and inhale, center. Think about bringing your rib cage to your pelvis, not your elbow to your knee, right? So our abdominals are attached to our rib cage, to our pelvis. So that's where you want to think about your movement initiating from. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. One more set. Exhale and inhale. Last time. Breathe in to stay and then lower down. All right, grab around your knees, take a break. So now we're gonna go into double leg stretch. So hands are gonna be resting on your knees. My spine stays imprinted and my head, neck, and shoulders are lifted. So now my spine stays constant. Inhale. As I exhale, bend your elbows and then reach your arms and legs long. Inhale, circle your arms, bend your knees. Exhale, bend and reach. Inhale, circle, exhale, and inhale. A few more. Exhale, reach and circle. Exhale, keep the shoulder blades lifted. One more time. Exhale and inhale. Both legs come to the ceiling. We're gonna go into scissors. Exhale for two and switch. Exhale, exhale, and the inhale is when you switch those legs in space. Think about reaching your legs away from each other, not necessarily pulling one to your chest. Last three and three. Here's two. One more time each side. Inhale, both legs come up and stay, and then we're gonna lower all the way back down. Going into shoulder bridge prep with a couple variations. So hands are by your side, arms are resting, feet are down, pelvis and spine stay neutral. It's an inhale. As you exhale, stabilize to your core and just lift your hips. So think about opening the hips towards the ceiling, reaching long through your knees. Inhale, stay. And then exhale, fold at the hips to come back down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, and exhale. One more time like that. Breathe in, exhale, lift. So don't lift so high that you feel that your back is arching, right? We want to try to keep that neutral moving from the hip joint. And lower down. So now we're going to add a tabletop leg. Exhale, lift, breathe in. Exhale, lift one leg to tabletop, trying to keep the pelvis square. Inhale, place it down. Exhale, lift the other leg, and inhale, place it down. Exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale. One more set. Exhale, inhale, place it down, folding at the hip. Inhale, stay, and then exhale, coming all the way back down. So now we're going to add a lift and lower of the pelvis. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift one leg up. So now we're going to keep this leg in tabletop. Inhale, fold at the hip to tap the tush down. Exhale, lift for 5. Moving at the hip, keeping the pelvis nice and stable. Allow the back of the hip to open and engage it. Last 2, and lift. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, place that foot down. Exhale, lift the other leg up. Inhale, tap your tush, and lift for 5. Inhale, exhale for 4. Inhale, exhale, last 3. Exhale, here's 2. One more time. Inhale, stay, exhale, place it down, breathe in, and then exhale, hinge at your hips to come back down. All right, so now we're gonna be going into rollover prep. So again, arms are by your side, imprint your spine, bring one leg, then the other leg up, and then just cross your legs at your ankles. So now we wanna try to keep the hips stable and move through the spine. So think about your abdominals trying to pull your pelvis off of the mat. So it's an inhale. As you exhale, think about deepening the imprint of your spine as you try to roll your spine off the mat. And then you're gonna inhale to lengthen down. So not using momentum of your legs, think about pulling up with those abdominals. Your arms are definitely pressing down into the mat, but I also want you to try to maintain that shoulder girdle stability. So trying not to let your arms, your shoulders round forward, okay? Breathing in, exhale. and inhale. Exhale, a couple more. And inhale. Let's do one more, okay? Exhale and inhale. All right, going on to our stomachs, going into heel squeeze prone with breaststroke prep added on, breaststroke prep 3. So hands are gonna be stacked, one on top of the other, forehead's resting on my hands. My knees are apart, heels together, toes are apart, so my legs are laterally rotated. All right, so let's just do the heel squeeze prone first before we add the upper body. So inhale, as you exhale, keep your spine neutral. I want the hips to stay open, and you're just gonna squeeze those heels together so you feel your glutes and hamstrings working a little bit more. And then you're gonna release the tension, but keep the heels together. Exhale, draw those heels in, feel the glutes and hamstrings working isometrically, and then release. 2 more like that. Exhale, so you shouldn't really see a lot of movement, right? The muscles are activating, but there's no movement. Exhale and inhale. So now we're gonna add breaststroke prep 3, so we're gonna be lifting our head and hands. Inhale, as you exhale, squeeze the heels together, and then try to lift the chest. Inhale, stay. And then exhale, release everything. Breathe in, set the shoulders. Exhale, heels squeeze together, lift the head and hands, inhale. And then exhale, release, breathe in. Exhale, lift, inhale, and release. One more time. Breathing in, exhale, lift, breathe in to stay, and then release all the way down. Going into a side leg lift series. So we're gonna be on our side. Again, bottom arm can be long or cradling your head, whichever is gonna be most comfortable for you. Top hand is your kickstand hand. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. I want you to think about drawing up on that rib cage on the underside so your spine is parallel to the floor and not rounded, okay? Look down your body if you can see your feet, move them back because I want those hips to stay nice and open. Gaze is forward, neck is long, okay? So top leg lift. You're gonna inhale, point your top foot, lift it up. Exhale, flex and lower down. Point and lift. Flex and lower. Trying to keep your toes and knees facing forward as you lift and lower. So we're getting into that glute medius, not that TFL. One more time. Point and lift. Flex and lower to a hover. Going into a circle. So keep your foot pointed. Inhale, half your circle goes forward and up. And then exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. And then back and down. Trying to balance the circle forward and back. Really think about opening through the hip as you reach that leg back. One more time. And now we're gonna reverse the direction. So you're gonna go back and up, forward and down, back and up. You should start feeling those hip muscles turning on a little bit, right? We're gonna do 2 more, back and up, forward and down. One more time, back and up, forward and down. So now staggered legs. So inhale, you're gonna bring your top leg up. As you exhale, bring your bottom leg to meet it, and then they both come down together. So the top leg doesn't go very high, about hip distance or so. And then think about your upper inner thigh to lift that bottom leg, and then they come down together. So inhale, exhale, lift, and lower. A couple more, breathe in. Exhale, lift, and lower. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lift, and lower. So now both legs together. So you're gonna keep those legs glued together. Exhale, lift both legs up, and then inhale down. Exhale, and inhale. Trying to keep the upper body as calm as you can. Keep lengthening through the crown of your head. Last 2, and lower. One more time. Exhale, lift, and lower. So now going into lateral flexion. So if that arm has been bent, you need to extend the leg, extend the arm, not the leg. The legs are already extended. Extend the arm, palm is down, because we're gonna be using it to side bend up. Top hand now is on your side. Breathing in, as you exhale, stabilize through that bottom arm. Think about lifting from the abdominals as you side bend up towards the ceiling, and then you're gonna lower down. Breathe in. Exhale, think about reaching your fingertips towards your toes. Inhale, and then exhale, lower down. 3 more, breathe in. Exhale, lift, inhale, and lower down. Last 2. I'm trying to keep count well, but as most of you know, it's not my forte. Exhale, side bend up, and then lengthen all the way back down. We're gonna go to the other side doing the same stuff. Okay, so Again, I'm gonna keep my bottom arm bent, okay? Top hand's here for now. Both legs are reaching long, hips are stacked, my abdominals are drawn up and in. Point the foot as you lift it up. Exhale, flex it as you lower it down. Point and lift, flex and lower. Few more, point and lift, flex and lower. Inhale, and exhale, pivoting right at that hip joint, lifting up and lowering to a hover for circles. Point the top foot, inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, and exhale. Few more. Again, trying to balance the circle forward and back. One more time, inhale and exhale. Now we're gonna reverse it, back and up, forward and down. Inhale for half the circle and exhale. Again, trying to keep your torso stable as you allow movement through the hip joint. One more time. Inhale and exhale, legs come together. Stagger legs, inhale, top leg comes up, exhale, bottom leg meets it, and then they come down together on that same exhale. Inhale, exhale to lift and lower. A few more. Inhale, keeping the legs parallel, trying to keep the toes reaching long. Don't let your feet sickle in. So I don't want this, I want that. One more time. Top leg lifts, exhale, bring it together and lower down. So now legs are lifting together. Breathe in, exhale, lift both legs up for 5 and lower. Exhale for 4, keeping the neck long, shoulder girdle stable. 3 and lower. Last 2 and one more time. Exhale and lower down, going into lateral flexion. So again, my bottom arm is long because I'm going to be pressing through it. My top hand's resting on my top hip. So inhale. As I exhale, again, I'm stabilizing through that bottom shoulder, drawing my rib cage towards my pelvis as I lift up. Inhale and then exhale. Lower down. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Inhale and exhale to lower down. Few more. Breathing in. Exhale, lift. Inhale and lower. We're going to do 2 more. Breathing in. Exhale, shoulder girdle stability on that bottom side, reaching towards your fingertips or reaching towards your toes on that top side. One more time. Exhale, side bend up. Inhale, stay, and then lower all the way back down. All right, so going into a hands and knees position again, we're gonna go into swimming preps. So hands are again underneath my shoulders, knees are underneath my hips, and my spine's gonna stay neutral. So I'm gonna inhale as I exhale. Let me move forward a little bit. As I exhale, I'm gonna reach my right leg and my right arm and my left leg away. So think about reaching your hands and feet away from each other, parallel to the ground, not up, because then we're gonna extend the spine. So I wanna keep the spine long as you reach the arm and leg. And then place it down, opposite arm and leg. Exhale, reach, and inhale. So you're trying to just pivot at the shoulders and the hips, right? The arm and legs are moving, trying to minimize any side-to-side movement of your spine, and also trying to minimize any extension or flexion. So keeping that spine quiet and stable as you challenge that with the movement of your arms and legs. So now you're gonna extend one arm and the opposite leg and hold it there. So now I want you to inhale, tap the hand and the toe down, and then lift for 5. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, and exhale, 2 more, and lift. One more time. Exhale, place it down, and bring it back to start. Going to the other side. You're gonna extend one arm and leg and reach it up. So now inhale, you're gonna tap it down. Exhale, lift for 5. Inhale, and exhale. Last 3, keeping that knee nice and long, keeping the shoulder girdle stable. One more time, lift, and then bring it back down. Going into leg pull front. So I'm gonna move my hands forward a little bit because I'm gonna come into a plank position, and I want my hands, again, still underneath my shoulders. So my feet are together. I'm gonna inhale, lift one leg up, just a little bit, okay? As I exhale, I'm gonna point that foot as I shift back, keeping my spine long. Bring it forward and then place the foot down. Inhale, lift the other leg. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shift forward as I flex it. Place it down. So inhale, exhale, shift back, shift forward and down. Lift, back, forward, and down. So you're just moving at that ankle to shift back and forth, and of course the shoulders have to move, but the movement is stemming from the ankle. Point, flex, and down. One more time. Point, flex, down. Now staying here, maybe bring your hands a little bit wider if you need to, because we're gonna go into push-ups. One set, ready? Inhale, you're gonna go down for a count of 3. 3, 2, 1, and press. Inhale, 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 exhale, press. One more time. 3, 2, 1, and press. Come onto your knees. Give yourself a little shell stretch. Kind of roll out your wrists a little bit, and you're done. Great job. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you're able to enjoy this workout many times at the comfort of your own home. All right, thank you. Bye.